Hello. Gonna try and do a bit of painting. Look at this shit. Brand new canvas and it's marked up. It's graceful. Bit of blue tack on the bottom. Stop it moving around. Not that that really helps. Okay, right, here we go. Now, I want it over here really. Can I move this over? Yes. That'll do. Let's bend it a bit. Look at the state of this canvas. I tell you, it's not good enough. I don't know if you can see it, but there's various marks and imperfections in the weave. Oh well. Just going to clean my brushes a little bit. It's still hot as hell in here. I'm struggling slightly, I've got to say. It's supposedly 5 degrees cooler today, but doesn't feel it at all. If anything, it feels hotter. Maybe that's my incredible metabolism in action. Oh, it'll add character. Well, hello, Billy. Oh yes, the imperfections, yes. It probably will. I mean, once I've covered it, you won't really see anything, will you? Apologies. Look at this shit here. Can't even... There. Oh, I'm taking a break. Right. Are you still okay in the heat? Or are you semi-naked like me? Billy, as you're here, do you remember I did that painting as going to be part of the 100 paintings thing, which I will do eventually, and it was a kind of a maze one. I'm going to do another maze now. I think I'm thinking of doing like a hedge maze. That's the idea, but I don't know what it will turn out like. We'll see, we'll see. Just getting the baby oil off these devils. Something tells me that using baby oil as a medium probably isn't a good idea. Although, imagine if it worked. I'd be not only slavering it all over my body prior to painting and cleaning my brushes in baby oil, but I would also be using it as a medium. Then finish the painting, varnish it with baby oil, and then drink a couple of cups of baby oil. As long as I get up early to do my work, it's okay. That's a great idea, yeah. I should do the same. The trouble is, last few days I've been languishing in bed reading in the mornings. Ah, yes, Billy. Yes, I thought you'd remember. So yeah, I'm going to give it a go. So it'll be a similar thing, just a very simple, well, 1 point perspective. It may not even have that. It will be a cheating way. But this is what I like about these paintings I've been doing. Not giving a fuck about what I do or how I do it. It's quite experimental. Oh, hello there, Mr. Brewer. Yeah, still shirtless. I've barely worn a shirt, actually. I stayed like this for the rest of the day yesterday. The view count just now went up to 6 or 7, and then it instantly went down again. I think they saw my exposed tits and thought, no fucking way am I watching that. Anyway, right, so what I'm going to do is begin with just some thinned the fuck down burnt umber. That's all I'm going to use for the sketchy drawing. And then I'm gonna go over the whole thing with red, just because I really like using red at the moment. No rulers, and because of my wrist, I've noticed watching these back, I have a bias, so it's not straight always. There's a kind of it goes down or something. Anyway, so, right, I'm thinking, right, top of the hedge here. This is like a sculpted hedge maze, one of those things. And then down here is where the grass would be, the entrance to the maze. Doesn't look too bad. It's not too bad, is it? Middle point. Oh, got to pick a middle. Well, I'll tell you what. So the entrance is here. It's one part of it, and the other part. I'm not always good at eyeballing these things. That's wider than that, but it doesn't matter. Does it matter? Not really. I'll tell you what. Let's measure it. Okay, 7 and a bit. Well, I'll be fucked. Is that, well, that line and the outside, no, which line? Fucking hell. 7 to there is 7. Okay, so basically I just need to put a tiny bit more on there. It doesn't really matter. Right, so there we are. There's the hedge. That was easy, wasn't it? And then so the inside of the hedge is here, so that's the first walkway bit. Kind of wanted the entrance to be a bit narrower actually, but fuck it, it doesn't really matter. So what I could do, I suppose, is use each of these lines as another hedge. That work? No. I'll tell you what, let's not fuck around with it. Let's just put some lines in. Go that line. Want this trailing off into infinity, really. But just with a strip of... Maybe not. No, I'll tell you what, let's make the maze recede into forever. Just keeps going. There we are. And what I might do is a couple of ornamental flower pots or something. I don't know. Oh dear, I'm down to 3 now. Oh dear. Let's fine. Right, let's... Just going to whack in a little wash of very thinned down red. You know, I've never watched Labyrinth, although I do remember reading the illustrated book as a kid. No way. Yeah, it's actually a lovely film. But it helps to grow up with these things. I don't know if it's the same. It would be the same in an adult, with an adult mindset. I don't know. Although it has got David Bowie in it, my love, and that is the best part of it, of course. Right, we've got a load of red now. And the best thing about this is the fumes that are now climbing up into my nostrils. Let's try and let that evaporate a little bit. Now, the camera I'm using, I've been having some issue with it. It's actually a lot better than the camera I had before. However, I've noticed that it gets incredibly hot. It's a tiny little thing. And I read up about this. Should have done this before buying it, of course. But a lot of other people have mentioned the same problem. And the customer service side of things is borderline deplorable. It's a known issue, and I don't think there's anything they could do about it. Right, I'm going to mix up a very dark blue, and I'm just going to bang in some stuff. See, this is almost dry already. Look at that. Yeah, you bang enough thinners in and it dries like a motherfucker. Okay, right, so now we can either have the perspective, so the vanishing line there, so all lines go to that. That's probably the way to do it, isn't it? Okay, so let's get that line in there. It's actually not that dry. But anyway, I'm just getting these lines in. It's the first part of the hedge. The trouble is, I've kind of put so much thinner on it now that it's going to be a devil to paint over the top of. But see, here's the thing: I still don't really know what I'm doing half the time, unfortunately. Okay, hedges are the first hedge is in, and then the next one would be slightly higher. Oh hell, what am I doing? Look how thick that fucking thing is. That's too thick. Right, it's already ruined. Anyway, let's get some lines in. So it's 1 point, so up here, we'll just bang them in arbitrarily. Kind of thing. Some of those are off. So yeah, some of these hedges, I'm gonna have to. I'll tell you what. I'll just bang in the lines for now. Yeah, so those other ones I was doing, I was taking more care over than the other canvases. Yeah, I was really taking care. So I'd spend around 4 hours on each one. But these, I try to do in as little time as possible, and it's far more enjoyable for me to paint them that way. because I mean, I like adding a load of detail, but you've got to be in the right mood for it. And when your wrist is playing up, I just like doing it as quickly as possible. Okay. And here's the edge of this hedge. And let's darken it up a bit. There we are. See, it's pretty dry now. You see how it's not moving around, which is good. So there'd be some dark at the base of this bit. Something like that. Tell you what we could do, actually. I was thinking of making a door and a door and a door going into infinity, but I don't think I'll do that. Oh, sorry, I've been missing staff again. Look at that. Oh, hello, Colin. Afternoon all. Just checking in. We'll catch this properly later. Thank you, Colin. Well, that's nice of you. Thank you very much. Again, I wasn't planning on coming on, but I think sometimes we all need company, don't we? And I certainly do. Vanessa's gone to work and left me all on my own. And I go a bit mad when I'm on my own. Very, very Kubrick feeling. Oh, hello there. Oh, hello, OG Sam. Thank you very much for popping in. Yeah, a bit of The Shining with the hedge maze, perhaps. Yeah, these thicknesses are all over the place, but it doesn't really matter. A reality TV show where people have to escape an enormous maze like Maze Runner would be great. Yeah, give them a tent each and a week's worth of rations. My goodness, that's a great idea. I started enjoying miniature painting a lot more when I reduced the detail and worked faster. Yeah, and there's a lot to be said for doing that, for loosening up your technique. Because when I was at school, my teachers fucking hated the detail I'd put into stuff. And I used to get really upset because I thought, well, this is the only way I can paint or draw or whatever. They always wanted me to loosen it up, and I couldn't do it. And now I'm starting to discover the benefits of it, because embracing randomness beyond your control is always a rewarding thing. Of course, sometimes it doesn't go the way you want it to, but sometimes what you want and what you get are two different things. What is it? You can't always get what you want, but sometimes you might get what you need, or something like that. It's a Rolling Stone song, isn't it? Kind of looks like HAL 9000's Memory Banks. Ooh, yeah. Ooh, I like that. See, in a way, I quite like it as it is. I think, in a way, I'm tempted to call this finished, but I won't. I'm going to keep working on this. I just love using red at the moment. So the idea is to go over this with, to make them into hedges, but maybe I won't now. I don't know. Let's hedge it up. Right, so I need to mix up some greens. Right, have I got... Gonna make my own green. Phthalo blue, lemon yellow. That's very dark. That's fine. I tell you, phthalo blue is such a dark colour. Let's scoop all of that in there. Oh my goodness, it stinks. Okay, this can be used as our dark colour. Right, watch me ruin it. No, we'll make it so the light is coming into it, through it. So perhaps, why would these bits be dark? Can always lighten it afterwards. Here we are. Hedge. It's not a very well kept hedge, this one. It's a bit fluffy. Right, I'm gonna have to do the first turn of the session. I tell you what, the colour has gone all funny. Right, bear with me. I just want to get the colours the way I'm looking at them. Fucking useless thing. Well, it ain't like that. Yeah. It's kind of like that, I suppose. I'll do. Fuck it. Right, let's turn the devil. I might have more luck doing it on the side. Right. Oh dear, look how thick that devilish bit of hedge is. This almost certainly isn't the way to do this painting, but I've started, so I better do it. As it goes away into the distance, I suppose it would be less, I tell you what, let's just do this. See, look at that. When in doubt, just go fucking mad. Okay, good. There's our hedge maze. Finished. Oh my goodness, I've missed some. Good afternoon, Sephiroth. Hello, oh hello there, Andrea. Apologies, I'm semi-naked. Good morning indeed. How are you doing? How are you all doing? Don't let us choose your colours this time. No, well, I'm having difficulty here with my own choices. Maybe those are the office cubicles from Your Pretty Faces Going to Hell. Ooh, I don't know that. Is that a film? Yes, splendid. All saying hello. I see we've gone shirtless today. Yes, it's absolutely baking here. I mean, it's, what is it now? 26 degrees, something like that, but it's too hot. I bought an anthology book of short sword and sorcery stories on eBay. Each of the authors had signed the book, but I don't recognize a single name, so it might be something similar to Weird Frequencies. Ah, it could be. That's interesting, Billy. Have to look it up. It might be part of some kind of continuum. I'm quoting that. When in doubt, just go fucking mad. Yes, you can have that. You can use it on the front cover of Weird Frequencies too, if you like. I just opened the library and starting my day. Oh, lovely. Now, Andrea, what temperature are you currently at? I don't mean bodily, I mean the general atmosphere around you. What was the name of that, Copper? Yes, what was that all about? Right, I'm just going to use the same dark colour. I'm going to thin it down a bit. I've been a bit hasty with the dark. Just a little bit of that. Okay, and the same here. I'm just going to put a bit down, and then I'm going to go over with a lighter colour. Can you guess what colour? Yes, it's going to be another kind of green. Slapdash all over the fucking place. When in doubt, go fucking mad and slapdash it. I think I've got my lamp in the wrong place today. Is that better? I don't know. It's fucking shambolic. Now, I've had a vision. I've been thinking of this painting for a while, and in my mind, there's a nice bit of kind of ochre light coming down, slanting down. This has got very dark. Look at how dark it is, my loves. It looks darker on mine. Okay, this is going to be a nice, pleasant, verdant green down here, but I won't do that just yet. Okay, now we have to mix up a lighter green. I'm going to need some more yellow for that. Crom, what dark wizardry are you up to today, Jim? Well, I'm painting the Nether regions, Tim. A dark labyrinth filled with all manner of dark shit, including my nipples. Yes. It was called Swords Against the Millennium. Crikey. Okay, interesting. I have to look out, do a bit of research on this. Oh, hello, Pip. Starts looking like my living room. Okay. Do you live in a labyrinth, Pip? A dark labyrinth? I hope so. Right, let's make a nice pleasant green. Not a naughty green, a pleasant one. Now, I don't want to use... Dare I use the yellow ochre? No. Not yet. It's too early for that. I like to find alternatives to using white to lighten stuff, and yellow, well, like Naples yellow or yellow ochre might do it, but it dulls it slightly. So let's go for a very bright green using lots of yellow. Dark labyrinth, ye say? Now we're talking. Yes. Well, it's going to be a hedge maze, Tim. Now, has anyone ever been into or cavorted about a hedge maze? I have a couple of occasions. So, where I used to live in Cornwall, there was one called the Maze Maze. And so it was a field of maize that they had created a maze out of. And yes, it was just as incredible as you're probably imagining. And in the middle of the maze, you could buy pasties. Now, if that is not the most wonderful thing you've ever heard of, I don't know what is. This might be too light. We'll use that as the highlight green, and then I'll mix up a mid green here. Oh, I like this green. Oh, yes, yes, yeah. I like a bit of a labyrinth. Oh, yes. Should we play a bit of magic? Magic dance, whatever it's called. I had a look. Has a Ramsey Campbell. Oh, and Simon Green story. I recognise those names. Were there signatures in it too? Oh, it might be worth something, Billy. I've done a few corn mazes. Okay, yes, very similar. Do you have to get chased through it by a scythe-wielding maniac? No, that wasn't the one I did, but that would be quite fun as well. I'm using the term loosely, but I'm friends with Ramsey Campbell. Ooh, hello. Sephiros is name dropping. Right, let's look at this. Let's pop this green down. Now, I don't know about this. I'll do some texture over the top with a lighter green at some point. But I like the fact there's a bit of red showing through. I never mix up enough of the colour I want. Look at that, I'm already running out of it. How do I make that again? There it is. I might have to move my microphone over a bit. I can't bloody see what I'm doing. There we are. Okay, right, we got that green. Ideally, we need the same green behind there, so I'm going to have to make some more of it. Oh, this is devilish. I'll tell you what, let's just dump all that in there. I prefer doing them alone. With a group, it gets too complicated. Are these mazes? Yes, yes. I can't stop name dropping. I do apologise for it. I think it's a tick. Do you ever drop my name, Sephiros? They'd be like, who the fuck is that? Right. Right, those signatures are in there as well. Right, you've got something quite valuable there by the sounds of it, Billy. I'll pop a picture in the Discord at some point. Oh, splendid. Yes, thank you. Any of you want Ramsey Campbell on your channel, give me a shout. Have you read him, Andrea? Right up your alley. Well, there you go. Look at this. Yes, and people keep gifting me books by him. Look at that. Right, now this is something. I've never heard of him. I didn't want to admit this, but there we are. But I'm sure he's a damn good fellow. I don't know if I take reading seriously enough. This is why my channel, I mean, it's very rarely about books, is it? But I don't put enough effort into researching anything. But there we are. It's just the way I am. Right, let's get some of this in here. I still haven't made enough of this colour. Let's thin it down a bit, go a bit further. Oh, here you are, my lovely colour. Here we are. It's amazing what a bit of thinner does. It really makes it go splendidly. but it does alter the value slightly. I think it dries differently. That's the thing. Anyway, fuck it. According to the great author artist John Chapman, who's that? He also wrote the introduction to the Weird Tales boys. Ah, right, okay. I do name drop you, but I call you Jim Geldingman for some reason. Yes, no, that's fine. I think I like having lots of different names. I've published at least 4 stories about people in giant mazes. It's slightly disconcerting to me. Maybe I was a minotaur or minotaur in a past life. Yes, you might have been, Tim. Funnily enough, well, it's not funnily enough, but I've got your book beside my bed ready to read, Tim. I just need to finish, I'm reading a Blake Crouch novel. Once that's finished, I'm reading a bit of Nesh. Now, once I've read it, what's the cat version of a Minotaur called? A cat version? Oh dear. Yes, Tim, I don't know if you'd be up for this, but when I've read it, we could have a chat about it if you want. I don't know if you'd like that or not. Don't worry if you don't, because my things do tend to be a bit shit. But if you fancy it, I'd love to have a chat with you at some point. Recording it, of course. That's if my internet allows it, of course. Oh, look at this fucking hedge. Right, this brush is not allowing me to go much thinner. I might have to get a different brush out. Interestingly, the hedge is becoming more unkempt the further out it goes. Interesting. Oh boy, Nesh has my favourite maze story in it. I'd gladly have a chat sometime soon. Splendid. Yes, excellent. Right, I'm even more eager to read it now that I know there's a maze in it. I bloody love mazes. I think it's probably from watching a lot of Labyrinth as a child, as a younger fellow. There we go. There we go. Okay, we're going to make this one a bit thicker here. Also, I'm going to dot it like this so it'll look a bit more like foliage. Okay. Yeah. Right. It looks better here. I'm saying that. Kitotor. Yes. Kitotoru. I read Nesh last month-ish. Great stuff in there. Splendid. Oh, look at that. Sephiros has read it. I knew you had it, Sephiros, but I didn't know you'd read it. According to Rob from Elspace Archives, it's called Asemus. Don't ask me why. Oh dear. Is this heat making us all wear our birthday suits? I hope so, Mr. Langer. Yes, let's all get naked. Have done with it. Right, I'm going to sprinkle a bit of texture on top of here. Don't know if that works really. Slapdash. Okay, I have to turn it again. The hell's going on with this music? I don't know about this. Trouble is that line between the two is too defined. I should have roughed that up a bit. Fuck it, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter, Johnny boy. Now, interestingly, I think what's happened is that I've messed this up a bit because the dark line looks like the shadowy space between. Yes, what the hell have I been thinking of? Anyway, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. I tell you what, let's rough all of this up a bit. Apologies, it's not very clear on your side what I'm doing, I don't think, but... Okay, lovely. Right, now we're going to get... I want a nice, bright, vibrant green. I'm using a dirty brush, so that's not going to happen. You'll have to wait and see. Ooh, mysterious, Tim, mysterious. Oh, hello, Willow. Hello, nice to see you again. Have you got the day off again? I hope so. That's lovely. That's because I just filmed book hauls and no reviews. Yes, that could be it. That might be why I didn't realise you'd read it. You've got one premiering tonight, haven't you, Zephyros? Mr. Todgerson has, anyway. Yes, lovely. I don't know whether I'll be able to watch it live though, or during the actual thing, but I'll see. Might be okay. Because Wednesdays are now date nights for me and Mrs. Wizard Jim. Cannot stay, I'm afraid. Have to do some chores. Off on a quest to buy a plastic bucket. Oh my goodness, not the quest of the plastic bucket. Be careful, Pip. Be careful. That's a really hard one. Wait, you've read it, Zephyros. That's not what you're supposed to say. No. Well, yeah, it's Todgerson that doesn't read anything. I'm working from home today. Okay. Look at that. Kitchen table anthrax production. I'm joking. I keep being naughty. Well, I'm glad you're working from home. That's splendid. Yes, look at that. You've got Zephyros to break character with Todgerson. Did Todgerson? I don't know what's going on. Curl up on the couch and watch a lovely book haul. Yes. Right, I'll phrase it just that way. Do you think it'll work? I'm not sure if she will be up for that. And needs to be a bit... Ooh, that's too much, Johnny boy. Jimmy. I know, I keep forgetting to thin this out. Oh, I love green. Oh my god, it's so hot in here. Ugh. Right, let's get this green down. See, interestingly, that looks lighter on the screen than it is in reality. There's all manner of trickery going on here. Again, I don't really want to lose all of the red underneath. I do love it when a bit of red pops through. I'm sorry, I'm going to have to turn it. Look at that, I haven't made enough again. What is wrong with me? Be honest with us, Jim. Is there some nasty beastie lurking in yonder maze? There is a massive penis monster. I didn't want to frighten you away, but yes, there's something very dark and disturbing at the heart of this maze. Wear these selves well, my loves, yes. Now, look at that, interesting. Be nice to leave this red in a way, but I won't do it, but with a suggestion of red as though there's blood. Okay. I quite like the way the grass bimbles around here. Now, if I'm feeling really fruity in a moment, I might put a few flowers in. Okay. It's bloody paintings dancing all over the place. Now, I need to lighten this up somewhat, because it's looking a bit moribund. How am I going to do that? Don't know. Wand troll. Yes, it probably is a wand troll. I don't think I'm a high enough level to face that monster. Oh, hello there, Charlie. Hello there. Nice of you to pop in. I'm trying to paint a hedge maze, but it's going to hell a bit. Oh, hello, Maria. Good afternoon, said Jim. I'm making my journal whilst watching. Bloody splendid. Oh, lovely, lovely. Thank you, Maria. I hope you're coping with the heat all right. Put the canvas in a vise so it won't move around under the brush. A vise? Good Lord! Well, I've got some blue tack underneath. That's the best I can manage. Right, now I have to decide what to do. Now, I'm tempted to just put the grass colour over the top as some kind of highlight, which I might do, but I'm going to make it a bit more yellow. Ooh! Look at this devilish colour. You can't see it, but it is devilish. Okay. Let's nick a bit of this. I should have another camera on my my palette. That would be good, maybe. So far, I've done all this with one brush. I don't like changing brushes. It vexes me. That's very bright. Right. Oh man. I'm gonna have to move the light again. Something's going wrong here. Oh dear. Right. Right, so I'm going to have to move this again. Right, dooby-dooby-doo. I'm going to change brushes. Just because I think this one might give a bit more texture. Problem is, this brush is filth. It's got a load of red in it. Which I love, but not when you're making a green. Show us the palette. I want to see what madness of colour it's become since last time. Okay, let's do that. Look at that. It's actually gripping the table nicely there. Here we go. Okay, that was the dark one. That was the mid one. And that was the maybe a bit of the grass. And this is the new colour that I'm dancing around. And this is what I'm using to clean my brush. See all this horrible red coming out? This is probably more interesting than looking at the painting, to be honest. Now, this painting in my mind looked more dramatic and kind of more surreal, so I don't know quite where I've gone wrong there. Okay, it's not too bad. Okay, I'm ready. Over you go, palette. I can see where Zippy's been. Yes, he's been there all right. He's been all over the place. Filthy fellow. Something like this, bright green is my favourite colour, at least as it shows up on my screen. Right, okay. Well, yeah. It's almost the same as what I'm looking at, but the camera's desaturating it slightly, which is hard to believe really, but it is. Is that working? I don't know. Oh dear. Aww. My wrist clicked then. Yay! Oh, and again. Well, that kind of looks like leaves, which is nice. Now, at the base of the hedge, there would be a slight dark area. So I'll try and leave a bit. That's not bad. That's not bad. I'm relatively happy with that. Oh. Although, what's happening is because I've got so much solvent on the canvas, it's eating the colour, or it's drawing the colour in and mixing it with the darker ones, which is fucking annoying. Okay, let's come over here and do this side. Oh, is it going to move it again? Now you can see how easy this is. So when I'm doing a more detailed painting, I paint like every single leaf, but with this kind of slapdash approach, you don't need to do that. I mean, I don't know if it's entirely successful, but it's a darn sight easier than painting every single fucking leaf, I can tell you that right now. Mark the Blade might be over later. I don't know, because he only for a flying visit. He left something here by accident. A charger for his laptop, so he might have to pop in. I don't know yet. If so, I'll try and get him to stay by plying him with alcohol. Easy. No, that would be naughty. Okay, there we go. It's rather leafy, isn't it? Yes. Right. However, this is too dark now, but what I really need to do is perhaps do the same thing on these ones. Yeah. Oh no, that means I've got to make more green. Oh hell. I'm not very good at this. The blade! Yes, the blade. The blade might be unsheathed later. Maybe. Yes. He is a fine blade. Right, how am I going to do this? I've been wondering, Jim, how long did it take you to paint Headgear Girl from Weird Frequencies? That's on my wall, Secret Fire. Yes, right, Tim. So Copper is called Billy, his real name. Hope he doesn't mind me saying that. And yes, he owns the original painting. It's quite a big devil, isn't it, Billy? And right, it took me quite a long time, just because I was experimenting really. I put a massive bit of green down, and it took, I'm not joking, it took about 3 weeks to dry, and I have no idea why. But then after that, it probably took, I don't know, all in all, probably 20 hours, something like that. I don't know. Yeah, something like that, 20 hours. But it was a very big one. I think is that? I don't know if it's the same colour. Shit. In fact, we could afford to go slightly darker because we're actually in the maze. Oh, and let's thin it down a bit as well. Not that much, it's it. Lucky Billy Todgerson. Yes. Yes. But for a book cover, you don't really have to go as big as that. It was only because I had a massive canvas and I wanted to do a big one, if you will. Yeah, a smaller canvas would do. Fuck's sake. Put my finger in different colours. Keep fingering the colours. Oh, hello there, Christian. How are you? That needs to be a bit darker. Painting hedges. I imagine you could get a lot more intricate details and stuff on a big canvas, though. Yeah, you could. Yeah, definitely. But there's a kind of a the size that the Weird Frequencies one was I mean, it was massive, really. It didn't need to be that big. But saying that, because I think ideally they want, for Amazon, they want like images of around 600 dpi. And so, yeah, if it's a small canvas, you'll see every bloody hole in the weave, if you will. Okay, I've done a completely different green here. That's okay. Okay, and now might lighten it a tiny bit. And we'll just put these in here. It's in a spot where for a few days in May the sun shines through a window just before it sets and lights the painting. Unplanned. Wonderful. Now, Billy, I don't know if I prepared that canvas in red initially. I can't remember, but I think when the sun goes through it, it might go a particular color. I can't remember now. Or is that, am I thinking of Darth Vader? I can't remember now. One might say he's a hedge wizard. Yes. All right, I have to do some actual work. Keep up the great artistry, Jimmy. Thank you very much, Andrea. Have a good day at work. I hope you have a pleasant day. Thank you very much. That's so cool, Copper. The sun sets on her eldritch visage. Yes. Yeah, splendid. Well, I would say that, I mean, the Weird Frequencies was a success, I think, wasn't it? I would say so. It seemed to do very well, so you might be able to sell that for more than you paid for it now, Billy. I don't mind if you want to sell it. Please don't. I like to know that one of my friends has it. This music's going interestingly strange. Yeah, talking about, I think it was you, Billy, that suggested this earlier, was the possibility of a game show where the contestants have to be led into a maze with a tent and survival gear, and they have to try and get to the center or something, or just survive generally. There's something I like about like old 90s TV and 80s, I suppose, that like the Crystal Maze, for example, that kind of pseudo fantasy realm that they're in. Of course, it's all made up, isn't it? It's all sets and like Nightmare. That was all kind of an attempt at virtual reality, but I think there's something about that, the liminality of those spaces, that I think would make an interesting story. And the kind of jumpsuits that they wore in the Crystal Maze, and these very normal people that are doing it. Well, I say normal, I don't know how normal they were. I'd say it was a success. There's more coming. Yes, indeed. Well, I just mean the first installment of it. But yes, with the others, yeah, it's been worth doing for sure. Oh, hello, Austin, by the way. Sorry, I didn't see you pop up. It was. For a long time, we had a higher Amazon rating than Brandon Sanderson's latest book. My goodness, look at that. Incredible. It belongs in a museum. Nightmare, yes, Nightmare. But yeah, it's great. It's great that that it did so well, and that it's continuing to thrive in the next installments. Okay. How dare I? Put a little bit on the side just to. Any better? I don't know. Still got that tricksy edge there. That's alright, I can soften that in a minute. Yeah, it's rather more leafy than I intended. It's like a box head or a maze that's been left to grow out, I suppose. Now, right. The first time I'm using a different brush. Branderson. The Games Master also is great. Yes. We absolutely loved that show. Especially when Dominic Diamond did it. When that Dexter Fletcher chap came in, it wasn't as good, but still liked it. It's like a fantasy setting also. Yeah, definitely. I do miss not having one of your stories in the new book, Jim. Oh, that's nice for you to say, Tim. It's all right. I'm there in spirit. Almost cyberpunk, although I think it was more fantasy to start with, wasn't it? What was that again? Oh, Nightmare or no? Nightmare or Games Master? Or, you're talking about Crystal Meth. You're talking about Crystal Meth. Right, so I'm just going to do a few dark leaves to break up the hard line there. I shall too. Oh, thank you, Sirius. Oh, that's nice of you. Thank you. Bit of both, I think. Yes. Yeah, any idea when is it supposed to be coming out, Tim? Do you know, or Sephiros? Oh hell, what am I doing? But yeah, the thing I like about especially is being part of something bigger than yourself, you know what I mean? The community aspect of contributing to weird frequencies. I really like that part of it. Shared thoughts and all of that. This sounds like JRPG music. I have no idea where it's gone now. I started off with the Chocky music, And now it's gone cock-a-hoop. Okay. Got our hedges there. Now, I might add something else now. Let's think about it. First thing, I'm going to put some yellow just across here, just to lighten up the grass a little bit. It's too much. We'll leave that bit in the middle red because I quite like that. The next thing, I might do some planters maybe with some or a sculpture or something. I'm not sure. Tim's in the inner circle. I'm just a pleb. No, no idea. Jake is up to his pits in editing manuscripts right now. Yes, I imagine he is. Yeah, I don't envy him that task at all. But anyway, it's out. It's conversations are happening about it, which is another good thing, isn't it? People are anticipating its arrival. So I've got an inkling of what Sephiros's contribution is going to be. Are you allowed to say anything about yours, Tim? Or is it hush hush? Look at that little dot of white. Right, I'm going to put in like a some kind of structure. Is that a good idea? I don't know. Needs something. Let's do it. I've got time. Time is on my side. Yes, it is. Gonna use the flat brush, and I'm gonna go for a kind of stone thing. I should really block it in dark first. Yeah, let's do that. I can't really imagine what this is going to be looking like at the moment. Stuck with this dark colour. I need to, so I've ordered some new brushes actually because my brushes are all dying. Oh, hello. What's going on here? Sorry, I've been missing stuff again. Will there be a troll peeking out anywhere? Ooh, could be. Hoggle out of the labyrinth. Ooh, yes. Some sort of satyr, what are they called? Satyr? Sculptural motif would be cool with a hedge maze. Yes. Could have some creature footprints leading into the maze. Yes, lovely ideas. Thank you. I mentioned it in the book haul video later. Okay. Ah, yes, about your story. Oh, hello there, Josh. Hello. Painting hedges, Josh. Sorry I had to pop out, but I caught something about the painting. If I was to sell it, I'd auction it amongst our little online community for a worthy cause. But I really like it, so no plans to sell at the moment. No, yes, just hold on to the devil. Yeah, I was only joking about that, don't worry. My story is actually a poem. It's about a wizard. Oh, yes, lovely, absolutely lovely. A poem, splendid. I've written either lore or poems about most of my paintings. I have them collected in a codex. My goodness, that's a brilliant idea. I never do that. I never do anything like that. How about a bench? Okay. Release the codex. Yes, release it. Well, so the thing is with my paintings, I don't like them to be too literal, if possible, in terms of an actual. I like it to be a bit more surreal, perhaps. So I'm going to put in some kind of sculpture, but whether or not it's successful, I could easily butcher this now. See, I don't even know where to begin with this. Empty. Ruined. When we used to watch Bob Ross as children, whenever he would bang in a tree over the top of what he had done, we'd always go, ruined! And he'd always make it look nice at the end. But I don't know if I have his ability to always succeed with these things. What am I doing here? I'm trying to think. Is my head in the way? Yeah, my head was in the way then. Oh dear. Of course, I've got all the paint that's already there. Now, what I might do is make it so that it's got a kind of a lip on the devil. Oh hell, this is going wrong. This is going wrong. It looks like a bin. Oh dear. The trouble is I've got this janky kind of perspective going on and I don't know how to incorporate it. Yeah, this is a kind of a pedestal. So I'm going to make the bottom thicker as well. Something like that. Okay, well that doesn't look very good, but the trouble is if I try and do one over here, I'll never make it look the same, will I? That's the problem. Or will I? Let's try it. Right, we've got our bin. Right, now, how the hell am I going to replicate that? This is not good. Oh, hell. Right, put the vape down, man, for Christ's sake. I've just read a comment, but let's do it in order here. Some particularly dark lore, I'm assuming, Oji-san. Yes, it is, yes. It follows the Necronaut through his travels through my mind. I really went down a rabbit hole with it all. Good lord. Crikey, that sounds intriguing. I love that word, Necronaut. Bum sculpture, Sephiros is asking. It could be. That codex sounds amazing. Yes, excellent idea. Any of you awesome writers want to help me put it together? Crikey! In what way, Oji-san? How to cobble it together? The customary naked Cupid statue. I'd probably need a reference for something like that. I'm probably going to go for something just completely made up. The joy of Jimmy's head. Your head is clear off. Critters. I didn't see anything crawling around. Oh, good. It's clear of critters. Good. Have another little look. Any head lice there? Might want to rephrase that. The recycle bin outside the maze. Yes, it does look like a bin, doesn't it? It's alright. Hopefully it will be less like a bin in a minute. Hopefully, but I can't guarantee it. Right, I've got to... Oh, this is terrible. I always do this. I've got to fuck around with symmetry. I've gone too far that way. Fuck it. Okay, and then that... It's about there. Well, that's not as far as there. I'm going to use a ruler. Uh-oh, I'm using a ruler just to get the right. So it's about 2 centimeters. To about there. And we'll go across here. Now, are they? I'll do. And this goes up here. Well, it's almost the same, I suppose. And then I've got like 3 lines. Something. And that goes up there. It's very hard to make the paint stick now. Anyway. Sorry, I'll look at the comments in a moment. Sorry, I'm just trying to do this bit. What the fuck? No. Shit. The toll booth. Yes, it could be. The most fabulous object in the world is said to be found at the end of this maze. Yes, yes. But you've got to pass between the two bins first. I need to turn all of my random lore and stories into a cohesive story. Right, I see. Okay, to stitch it together. That sounds like a great idea. Yeah, I don't know, how you would go about that. Right, I'm going to make this side. I should be using a bigger brush than this. This is crazy. What the hell am I doing? Right, tell you what. Let's clean this off. The hairs are falling out. The stress of it all. Okay, let's just go straight down here. I don't know about any of you, but this music's doing my nut. It is doing my nut in. Ruined. Right, let's pop. The top of this would be quite light. What a strange structure. It's definitely some kind of bin. Fucking hell. I can't concentrate. Those two look like where braziers go. Braziers? No, braziers. But in front of a hedge maze, it'll go poof in a blaze. Yes, yes. Yes, it could be indeed. Yes, I don't know what it looks like now. It looks like a fridge. Guardians of the maze. They are but blind statues or watch arbiters of this magic haunted labyrinth. Yes, 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 yes. Yeah, so in effect, it is a fix-op novel that OG-san's talking about. Yeah. Fix-up looks sharp. I've got the light sourcing all over the place here. There, the hedges were very easy to do, and now I'm pricking around with this. I like to make things as difficult as possible for myself. So it would seem. Yes. No. Okay, let's get this light here. Okay. And I think the top of this would probably be dark actually, but yeah, I think that's what's throwing it off. Oh dear. Right, what I might do is I'll go over the top with a bit of like brick detail and hopefully it will soften it down a bit. So let's get some dark colour. Not too dark. Yes, I think I will, Sephiros. Look at that. I was persevering, unknowingly in thrall to demonic music. Right. What do you think would be nice for this kind of labyrinth-like music? I have several classes of characters: Luminarchs, Mirrorborn, Gloomright, and the Dreamfarers. The universe is full of demons and guardians, guides and false guides, paintings that hate me, etc. My goodness. What a brilliant idea. Well, that sounds really full of life. I mean, is this is all in your head in terms of imagination, or is it something that afflicts you in a kind of metaphysical way? Okay, this is a bit better. I'm saying to myself. Okay, it's slightly less like a dustbin now, at least. Once I pop some shadow underneath, it might pop a bit more. Right, who wants a bit of synthwave? Here we go. Oh, hello there, Matty. Hello, sir. How are you? Now, if you'd be so kind. Temperature, wind, speed, wind, force. You don't have to. I recently installed Vinted and it has not been awful for finding some good books at reasonable prices. I thought it was just for clothes. Right, yes. So the young whippersnapper that I work with, she sells stuff on Vinted. It's like a younger person's thing, isn't it? But yeah, it's no longer just clothes. They are in direct competition with eBay. To be fair, eBay, when you're selling, I don't think it's the best of platforms personally. Or is that just me? I don't know. Right, now I've got to copy this. Fuck. Right, so 3 lines here. Baby, do you want to stop time tonight? Do you want to be mine, my loves? Here we go. It's giving us the good shit. Come on, baby. I'll read it in a sec. Golden Axe soundtrack. Okay, yeah, I can pop that on in a minute. I bought a couple of things off Vinted, including a Bathorama. Ah, yes, right, okay. I've seen your Bathorama, but I've never encountered it myself in the wild. Weather in Missouri, here we go. 24 degrees, excellent, 72% humidity, wind 8 kilometers per something or other, west by northwest. Okay, right, so we've got a more of a westerly wind than yesterday. Thank you very much, Matty. Degrees here today, apparently. Oh, only 17 degrees, right. I don't know what... My computer's not telling me, but it's... Let's have a look in here. Come on, you twat of a phone. 29. Fuck. I'm very prone to anamorphic tendencies. I even name my vehicles, so of course my paintings become real characters to me. I feel like I capture them on canvases. Oh, that's very interesting. I've never heard of that before. Although I do tend to call my cars different names, but I think that's just cars, not and also my penis. Right, back with Bucket. Quest completed, plus 200 experience points. Excellent, well done, Pip. You're back safe and sound. That's what I like to hear. Or is it yes, anthropomorphize. Yes, giving animals or inanimate objects human characteristics. I see, yes. Ayo, Pip's getting those levels. Yes, this is the trouble. I'm not getting any experience points just sitting here baking my tits off. A visit to the Overlook Hotel. Yes. Oh, hello, Slovo. Yes, it is in a way. Yes, I fancy doing a maze. Okay, Oji-san. Thank you for popping in. Thank you very much. And good luck with the project. Sounds really interesting. So this one is just smaller than that one, but fucking hell. Look at that. Doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. I think most of us have one thing that's bigger than the other, don't we? That's just human nature, if you will. Yeah, that's bigger than that one. Fuck. There's nothing I can do about that now. Right, let's put a bit of Golden Axe on then. Although, oh fuck! I've got paint on my fucking bastard keyboard here. It's all going to hell. It's all going to hell. Right. Oh dear. Apparently this is Golden Axe. Darn it. Excalibur! I'm going to get a bit more light on this side. I'm really titting around with this now. It's never a good sign when I start titting around. See, now we can see, yeah, the difference in size, very different. Damn it, doesn't matter. These are artifacts from an imprecise culture. They don't mind getting one thing bigger than the other. But it does piss me off. Let's twat a bit of light on this here. Looks like a beehive. I have one wand that's bigger than the other. Okay. That's what she said, indeed. Right, that's good. I think it's good to be prepared for different eventualities. Sometimes you need a big one, sometimes you need a little one. It all depends what kind of situation you're in, if you will. In the background of this music, you can hear the sound effect, I think, that where you're nutting someone on the head with your axe. Or those little pixies that you've got to bash the shit out of. Okay. Right, we're more or less there now. But I have got to put some kind of sculptural form on the top. Let's lighten that up. My God, how long did this take me? Like an hour just doing these 2 dustbins? Oh dear. Okay, one's bigger than t'other, but it's okay. We can put... So, right now, we've got to decide what kind of sculptural form to put on there. I still have to watch that movie, Excalibur. I want to, but so worried it's absolute 80s crap. I reckon it's worth watching. It's not too bad, Billy's saying. I don't think I've seen it either, but the clips I've seen look incredible. I still have to watch that one too. It's a lot of people's favourite fantasy movie. Okay. Yeah, I think we're missing out there, Pip. Right. Now, penis here, penis there. Okay, I'm going to be suggestive with this, but not vulgar. So, this will be a sculptural form that references this is a Barbara Hepworth sculpture, if anyone's familiar with I think it's a Barbara. And then on the other side will be the humble phallus. Yes. There we are. Oh dear, apologies, my loves. Apologies. Where's my other one gone? Here, that'll do. Right, we need to make these. Now, there's no way in hell this sculpture would stay where it is unless it's bonded to the pedestal. Absolute filth. Tastefully done, obviously, yes. Oh, where? Oh my goodness. Which movie has the Green Knight played by Sean Connery? Sean Connery! Little Knobs. Yeah, just a little one. Oh man, I want a... Oh shit, what is that? I'm terrible with acronyms. Oh, news from the Gelding, movie review of Excalibur. Oh, that's... Okay, I can't even get my own acronym. Yes, well, if I ever watch it, I certainly will review it. Yes. I've looked for it before, but it would have meant that I've had to have paid for it, and I can't do that. One side, the front of a lady, the other side, the back side of a lady. Look at that. I didn't even do a bum this time. Can you believe that? A secretive a secret fire review. Yes, I reckon Tim would do a good job on that. Tastefully done, obviously. Yeah, sorry, I didn't read that before I started playing with my wand. We dragons always scurry away after being hit only once. Damn annoying. Yes, I used to hate that, but it's quite a frantic moment, isn't it? In Golden Axe. The time has come to venture into retro fantasy science fiction movie reviews. Now you're talking. Yes, I think that would be quite fun. Pay to back rooms, you'll get loads of hits. Right, that's the next one. It's crazy to me you guys haven't seen Excalibur. I know it's crazy. It should be on the national curriculum over here in Britain. Because it did happen, and it is part of our history, of course. Okay, Barbara is being represented. I've considered doing a series of fantasy movie reviews on the channel, but I have enough projects that I never commit to. I'm the same as you there. Yes, it could also be an avocado on this side. How dare you, sir! Right, now I'm going to model the devil. But where's the light coming from? I don't even fucking know now. So it's coming this way, that kind of way, from both sides. So there's two different light sources. Quite odd. I tell you what, my hip is hurting, which isn't good. Why? Why is it hurting? A pear and a banana. That's right, perfectly normal stuff. Isn't Excalibur based on a true story? Well, it's myth, really, I suppose you would call it, but it did happen. Tintagel is supposedly in Cornwall. Is supposedly where King Arthur's castle was situated, Tintagel Castle. But if you see the castle or where it was, you'll think it couldn't have been here. It couldn't have been. Although it's lovely, it's right on the coast. Yoni and Lingham. I love it. Oh, thank you. Oh, hello, Mr. Vol. Yeah, I had a hellish time doing these pedestals because that one's bigger than that one, but I don't think it's a big problem, really. It's got Liam Neeson in it, Helen Mirren, Patrick Stewart. My goodness, I didn't realise. Wow. Did Patrick Stewart have hair in that film? I prefer to think of the Arthurian, I can't say that, Arthurian, Arthurian, fucking hell. You know what, legends. That's 100% real. Of course they were real. Never doubt, never doubt. Right, look, I'm going to try, right, the light's coming from over here. So let's ding a nice bit of light on this sculpture. Absolute filth. Absolute filth. I don't remember this song in Golden Axe, but I never really got that far in it, to be fair. I don't know what the light's doing here. Okay. Right, I've just done a kind of blanket colour there, and then I'll just highlight the side that's being highlighted. So that's going to be here. Not sure I appreciate this song. You can call it a song. It's going to turn into a mud mixing exercise if I don't watch it. And I'll put a tiny highlight on the underside of there, just because it might reflect some light from the ground. I don't know. A little bit there on the inside. It's not quite right, really. It's not quite right. Doesn't matter. And there would be some shadow behind the penis. I mean the sculpture. Apologies, I'm not looking at the comments here. I'm sorry. Arthurian, that's it. Thank you, Sephiros. I don't think Patrick ever had hair. No, I don't think he did either. Excuse me. No, I'd never seen him with hair other than the occasional wig. One of these days, old Arthur is going to come back like he said he would. You modern Brits will be in a pickle then. Yes, indeed. It might be one of us. You never know. We just need the we need Excalibur to pull it out of somewhere. Of course, my old car was called Excalibur, which was a reincarnation of this mighty sword. Unfortunately, it has been rendered into a cube of scrap metal. I did a cover remix of this song, the map theme. Ah, right. There's some really good retellings of Camelot. My latest favourite is the Bright Sword, Lev Grossman, which preserves the magic and divine, but also the Bernard Cornwell one a lot. Okay. Never read any of it personally. Never read in any Arthurian stuff. Lost to time, no idea where it went. Oh, that's a shame, Sephiros. Damn it. Gorgeous. Ooh. Yes. I want to read Cornwell's Arthurian stuff someday. I love his Last Kingdom books. Right. I've never read any Cornwell either. Crikey, I'm just reading up on Sword of the Valiant after having to Google for the bugger. Also starring Miles O'Keefe, he of Ator, Blade Master, Iron Warrior, Swords and Sandals fame. Right. Oh, his Arthurian books are great. I love the Cornwell version of Merlin. Splendid. Look at this. I should be across all of this, but I'm not, because me and Merlin used to have a chat now and then. Didn't really, of course. That just doesn't work, but it's fine. You wouldn't have that hard edge there, but doesn't matter. Now I'm definitely going to do myself mischief here, because the way I've got this set up, I'm kind of at an angle. It's not doing me any good. Right. And the light from this one's going to be even harder to work out. Fuck. Right, let's pop it on here. Arthur. This brush is shit. Some of my brushes aren't really oil paint brushes, unfortunately. They're too soft. Spin it down a little bit more. I'm just guessing the light here. I don't know how it would fall on this object, really. Okay, that's fine. I just want to put a nice ding of light on the shaft. Oh dear, that's too much. I always get carried away when there's a penis near me, if you will. Oh dear. Apologies, I'm not looking at the comments at the moment, so I just want to try and nail this bit. That'll do. Okay, we have a penis and a vagina. Oh my goodness. Do you mind if you just carry on talking amongst yourselves for a moment? I'll have a look in a moment. I'm sorry. Yeah, I'm not getting this quite right here, am I? That'll do. Okay. A little bit more light on this corner. Did too much there? Too much. Same over here. I like that little pop of light there. That's nice. Leave that. Okay, I think it's more or less done now. Oh dear, this took longer than I imagined it would. My hands are really sticky and hot. Ugh. The fuck's up in there? Okay. Sorry, I've been missing so much here. What are you all talking about? Talking about Merlin still. Splendid. Oh yes, me too. The Disney version, Sword in the Stone. Yeah, I love that one. It's not very accurate now. Don't get any foolish ideas that magic will solve all your problems. Because it won't! Yes. The Arthur is a bit annoying in that, isn't he, the little boy? Archimedes! What? Mad. Madam Mim! Right, now, believe it or not, I'm going to try and pop in a bloody shadow. On the grass. Would it have been there? I don't know. Just soften that a bit. It's fine. Okay, and another one here. That'll do. Oh dear, I think it's done. Baby. Oh, do concentrate on the painting. Don't mind us. Oh, thank you very much, Matty. Sorry, I hope you don't mind letting you all. You're having a nice conversation though there, which is splendid. You don't need me reading it all out, do you? Let's have a look. See if I can get in the mix here. Oh, does it really? Arthur in that movie goes through 2 different voice actors and they sound nothing alike. I didn't even realise that. Oh, hello there, Chris. Goat Frenzy is in the mix. Robin Hood, that was a good one, yeah. Yeah, I love that Robin Hood, the Disney one, with Hiss. That was one of my favourite characters in that, although he was evil. The animated Robin Hood is the best, yes. Robin Hood and Little John walking through the forest, something like that. Disney did a live-action Robin Hood a few years before the animation. It was really darn good. Was it really? Never seen that. Love the animated Robin Hood. I think that and Fantasia, the mythology, created my entire sense of fantasy. I think Clive Barker cites Disney's Fantasia as his beginnings in terms of the fantastique, as he would call it. I was never that keen on it personally. Anyway, anyone remember the late 70s kids TV show Raven about Arthur returning? No. Never seen it, but I have a novelization. Thought you might, Sephiros. Never seen the book. No. Well, you're going to have to get hold of that now, Chris. I've got to go now, gang. Thanks, Jimmy. Oh, cheers, Willow. Thank you. Thank you for sticking through all this. Sorry, I didn't really talk much. But there we are. Oh, I need to reply to you on Discord. Sorry. Ah, yes, about Chris and books. Yes. Yes, Willow has gone. Willow! That's a reference from Willow, the 1988 fantasy movie, of course. Sir Hiss. Oh, Sir Hiss. Yes, give him his honorary title, man. Of course it's Sir Hiss. 7 years bad luck. And now you've gone and broken your mother's mirror, or something like that. Oh, Mummy. and then he sucks his thumb, but not suck that. It's full of oil paint and whatnot. I liked it when Hiss puts his head in a balloon, blows it up from the inside, which is impossible, of course. And then he's flying. He uses his tail as a propeller, and he makes this noise. It goes something like this, something like that. Don't think I've seen Raven. I tried looking it up, but it just comes up with Teen Titan stuff. Okay. And it's not the Raven Mistress, Sword Mistress, is it? That's something else entirely. I think this is done. Sorry, I run the risk of titivating the fuck out of it. And doing something like this, putting a colour that's so dark that it doesn't match the material it's made of. What an idiot. What is the matter with me? It has to be a derivation of that colour, you tit. Fuck it, doesn't matter. This music reminds me of Rodland. Now, if Maria's still in the mix, she'll know that game very well, because she played it to death as a child. Much to the consternation of me and my fellow brothers. Look at that, I put my dirty great fucking finger through that bit. My paint, right, it's so hot in here that my oil paints are starting to dry on the palette. Doesn't normally do that. Don't mind me, I'm sorry, I'm just titting around as ever. This is what happened last time I made that little knuckle of paint there. It's like a raised part of the canvas which makes that bobble up. Okay, it doesn't matter, it doesn't matter. Okay, I think that's done. Let's sign the devil. I might still tit around with it later, I don't know. Romeo done. Don't think I've seen Raven. Tried looking up, but I read that. Sorry. That scene always made me laugh as a kid. And then Tuck and Alan trap him in a barrel of wine. Yes, that's right. I was quite scared for Hiss because they put the bloody cork in the devil. But he came out and he had a nice time, didn't he? The whole series is on YouTube. Ah, right. The Raven series. They also gave Sir Hiss hypnosis powers in one scene, just so they could reuse slides from Car in the Jungle Book. Yes, I've heard about that. Yes, that's right. Who was he trying to hypnotize again? Was it the king? I can't remember now. Well, he wasn't the real king, was he? No. Oh! Did you just see that? Fuck! Do you know... And it's because my hand is so sweaty, it just slipped out of my grasp. Shit! Oh, no! This is dark magic. Very dark magic. Oh, it's a different green. I use a different green for this bit, didn't I? Damn it. Don't think it matters. Yes, indeed, they do all have the powers of hypnosis. It's a well-known fact. Every town has its ups and downs. Sometimes the ups number the downs, but not in hand. I'm inclined to believe we had wings, we'd up and leave. Apologies. I'm sorry to say, Sephiros, but this music's doing my nut in. I might have to swap over in a sec. But I have finished, so... Hello, gently, Bentley, gently, Bentley, gently, dun, 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 diddly, dun, 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 dun. I'm just going to paint the sides now. With a light green, maybe. Darken it down a fraction. As I understand it, the real Prince John was actually much fairer and level-headed than his brother Richard, who blew all of England's funds on the Crusades. Turn it off. Okay, I will in a second. Interesting. Mumford and Sons, of all people, did a good cover of that song once. Oh. Well, the one that's playing now? Oh, no, the Robin Hood one. It's alright once through, but that album has like every single song multiple times on different consoles. That's why. Yes, that explains it. Where should we go from here, my loves? Where should we go? Let's just go for some old sorcery. When in doubt, go for old sorcery. Now, I'm tempted actually to paint the sides red. No. I'll go for green. I've got loads of green. Well, that didn't work. This isn't terribly interesting, but I may as well do this while I'm still on here. Yeah, I've got a thing now about painting the sides. I never used to be a bit like that, but sometimes I find that if you leave a bit of white there, it's distracting somehow. Ah yes, love old sorcery. Tim, I thought you would be into this. Then some fine hedges you've painted, Jim. Oh, thank you very much, Tim. Yeah, it's turned out okay. Once again, it's turned out better than I thought it was going to turn out, but you can never be too sure. Well, I can never be sure, really. Sometimes it's alright, sometimes it ain't. But it's interesting because if I wasn't streaming this, I might have given up on it, but because you're all there, it makes me try a bit harder, I suppose. Sometimes I just don't have the patience to save something. So I sling it in the nearest bin. Well, I just let it dry out and then... However, I quite liked it at the beginning when it was just red, you know. There's something about it I quite liked. I might do another quick one after this, just a really slapdash one. See if it's better. There we go, all done. Green is indeed serene. Okay, let's put this one to bed. Okay, here you come, my beauty. Anyone here ever read anything by Robin McKinley? I don't think so. No. I thought I had then, but no, it's Ken MacLeod that I've read. Don't know why I've suddenly thought of it, but have you read Brian Aldiss's Non-Stop? I feel like you would like that novel. Yes, I have, actually, and I did love it. No. So, what? Is he a science fiction writer, Pip? Yeah, Non-Stop was a great idea. I read it a long time ago now, but I remember enjoying it. Okay. I've read Deerskin by Robert McKinley. I liked it. A bit overwritten for my taste, but she is talented. I've got Non-Stop. Haven't read it. Oh dear, Severus. I'm just going to get some more water. So I was just running my hand under the cold tap. You've got one of Christopher Priest's ex-copies. Old copies of Non-Stop. Yes, it's a delicate one, yeah. I don't blame you, yeah. I'm halfway through Lovecraft's Cat by our good friend Mr. Webster. Spooky good stuff. Excellent, Tim, yes. Really fine stories. Unexpectedly, I enjoyed Orphans of the Sky more than Non-Stop. Right, I haven't read that one. Yeah, I went through a phase of reading Aldous, but I haven't read much since. That's another of those generational starship stories, yeah. The Orphans one, yeah, because I see, yeah. Yeah, there's a lot of that around, isn't there? Stories set within generational starships. I suppose it's been done to death by now. But it's fertile ground, of course. I don't know if I'll do another one. Do you want the full screen me? Oh hell! Oh no, I left them on from before. Damn it. Where's Zoran gone? There he is. Turn him off. Sometimes I leave like almost all of them on. When you turn it on, it just goes fucking crazy. That kind of thing. Okay, my dears, I might have to pop off now. Whew. She's mostly fantasy and does books retelling fairy tales. I read The Blue Sword again back in the 80s and thought it was pretty good. Just curious why she's not more popular. Well, there we are. Crikey. There can be only one. Yes, Tim. The camera's not as hot as it was yesterday. Yeah, no, so I mean, this isn't a surprise from me because I don't know a great deal anyway, but I've not heard of her. But The Blue Sword, yes, I'd be up for reading that. I have the blue sword. I should read it someday. Right, okay. Let's move these out of the way. Yeah, I'll be off soon, I think. I need... Oh my god, my nipples are out. I would do another painting, but I'm just too hot. Yes, my loves. Yes, I better go. Thanks so much for coming again, everyone. Let's move this camera up a bit. You don't want to see my tits. That's better. Yes, I think I better stop now. Yes, I hope you don't mind. I'm sorry. I've got to go. Need to cool down. I might have a cold shower or something. But thank you all. Thank you, Matty, Tim, Pip, Sophia Ross, whoever's lurking in the background. Chris as well. Yeah, splendid. Yes, enjoyed that. Look at all them paintings. Oh yeah. Oh, in the background there. Yeah, I've laid them all out there. And there's some more in the drying rack. Cheerio, everyone. Watch my book haul later. Indeed, yes, from 8 o'clock, isn't it, tonight? It's a watch along. That's a good idea, doing that. I've considered doing that before, but yeah, that's a good idea. Yes, I'll try to pop in there, but I'll watch it anyway. Maybe the next day, but we'll see. Yes, we'll see. Anyway, goodbye, everyone. Enjoy the rest of your day. Don't do anything too naughty. And I'll see you all next time. Cheerio.